Alrighty, there it goes. Hi Scorpio, how are you this morning? My name is Cheryl Lynn and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one is going to be for February 3rd through the 6th. I will be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to get us through the weekend. That's pretty much the whole deal. Let's see what the cards have to say for my Scorpios, okay? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Alrighty, folks. Let's see. So what is the current situation for you? All right, we're looking at the Seven of Swords. Okay, so it can mean that you're acting very strategically. It could also mean that something's been taken from you. It doesn't have to be tangible either. It could be more like your innocence or your ability to trust. I'm going to go with it meaning a little of both, meaning I do believe that something's happened here in the not so distant past, where you do feel like there was a sense of innocence or a sense of naivety possibly taken from you. And I believe it now has you acting quite strategically towards the situation. Okay, what's the obstacle? So the obstacle is the Three of Cups. In this deck, there's two. This is the one that has no color. To me, this is the one that is more negative of the two. Meaning this is something to do with the third party interference at the least. For many of you, this was a third party situation of some sort. I am not sure which part you played in this. That I can't tell you. Possibly there was deception at foot from the beginning, right? So maybe you got involved in a third party situation not knowing that you were in one. If not, then possibly you were the person that was in the initial relationship and obviously you were deceived when a third party came in. Okay, let's see where we're going. What do you need to focus on? The Magician. So with the Magician, it means that you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you truly want. Because of whatever deception was here or a disloyal action, maybe disloyalty, I think that you're no longer clear on exactly what it is that you want to manifest. All right. What is it that you need to leave behind? The Strength card. So this whole situation has rendered you quite insecure. Feeling like you're dealing with a sense of lack. You let this person get in your head and now you're feeling like I don't know if you're feeling like you're not enough or you weren't chosen. Something like that. It's really shaken your strength or your confidence. Possibly it's shaken your confidence towards being able to manifest what it is you want. All right, what is your strength? And we get the Ten of Swords. So as the Ten of Swords being your strength, I feel like what it's trying to say is that the worst of this situation is over, okay? This situation seems as though it was quite painful and arduous, to be certain, and it's affected you deeply. But the worst of this whole deal is already behind you now, okay? I feel like for some of you, you have yet to accept the fact that this was a betrayal. I don't know. Maybe you're having a hard time accepting the fact that you could be betrayed. How's that? Because you put so much faith or you invested so heavily in this situation. And it's hard for you to admit or to acknowledge the fact that somebody, was able to take advantage of you or was able to get at you and hurt you that way. You felt you were too smart for that or that you were too well versed for that. But I mean, this doesn't really come down to smarts. This is something where somebody manages to get at you emotionally, deceive you. All right, what's in the near future? The Devil. So now we're dealing with the fact that you seem to be quite obsessed with the situation at hand, like you refuse to lose. You're not going to take a loss in this, so you're determined to either push through and make it work anyways, or to not give up, right? And you're not giving up, not because you want the situation to work out in your favor. You're not giving up because you don't want to take a loss. But in the end, all you're doing is wasting time, right? Well, that's not very uplifting. Come on now, Scorpio. What are we doing here? Okay, what's the advice? The advice is the Queen of Wands. The advice is for you to take your power back and realize that you are the Queen of Wands. I'm not sure exactly what this situation was. For different people, it's going to be different things. But it's shaken your confidence to the point where you no longer realize you are the Queen of Wands, possibly. They've skewed your view so that you don't realize that you're desirable, that you are that person that if you set your mind to it, you can make it happen. Now, keep in mind, that doesn't mean you can make every situation in the world happen. I mean, there's other situations with other people that go different directions, but I mean, this is the basis of who you are. All right, what's the atmosphere? We got the Six of Swords. So you're trying to steer your life into calmer ground. That's what needs to happen anyways. You need to steer your life into calmer ground. There's no stability here. There's nothing for you to stand on. Okay, what's your fear? Your fear is the Seven of Cups. So you're fearing that you are nothing more than an option. Are you fearing that you're going to become nothing more than an option? And what do we get for an outcome? Well, we're getting the Nine of Cups, so it looks like the outcome is going to be wish fulfillment. I mean, that is what is ahead of you. But I get the feeling that the wish fulfillment is going to lie on a different path than the one that you are obsessed with right now. So this is a matter of you coming to that realization and finding a way to reconcile the situation so that you can move forward and go on to calmer waters. All right, Scorpio. Well, it looks like you're trying to take the hardest path available to you. That's what it kind of comes across as right here. But, I mean, we still have free will, so that is totally up to you. You're going to get to the same thing, I believe, in the end. It's just whether or not you're going to get to it on the shorter, easier road or the longer, more arduous road, right? All right, let's see what we get. What'd you get for Monday? Okay, the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So you're feeling very passionately. You're also feeling very wounded on Monday. What do you got on Tuesday? The Six of Pentacles and then the Six of Cups. So you know there's a total lack of reciprocity with this thing that you have your mind set to, that's you've got history with. The reciprocity just isn't there. You're being breadcrumbed and you know it. And still you're hanging on. On Wednesday, what do I got there? I got the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. So this third party situation is still a thing. There's still competition, you feel like. You feel like you're still competing for something. I feel like the competition's currently closed. I don't know, but you're still feeling as though you're in it. What do I got for Thursday? The Lovers and the Page of Wands. There's decisions that still need to be made here, or that's what you're saying. But the Page of Wands, you're acting incredibly immature. You have very unrealistic expectations out of the situation as a whole. You're also acting like a fox, so you're trying to be sneaky. That's going to rack up bad karma, Scorpio. That's all I got to say on that. I mean, it's your option, but I think there's a way that you could go about this so that you had a better outcome than what you're looking like, than the trajectory looks like it's headed for now. It's just what I get. Don't kill the messenger. That's what the cards say. But there you go. Anybody looking for a private reading, just send me a message. I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first if somebody does. That's not me. It's a scam, so treat it accordingly. I mean, nobody knows what they're doing better than you, I'm sure, and it's nothing you can't handle. It just looks like you're taking the harder road to get there. Okay, Scorpio? I hope that somehow helps. Have a great night.